well, a continued episode of episode 9, the Dark Brotherhood, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Chronicles. I'm your host, Timber, as always, and playing as our main here. And let's see, just kind of get an update of where we're at. We're currently in the Anvil Lighthouse, investigating rumors of the Dark Brotherhood actually needing recruits. I do apologize in advance about the previous episode where I went silent toward the end there. I sort of fell asleep at the end of the stream, and I greatly apologize. I'll try not to do that again. And also, just as a heads up, with this quest line, with it being a long quest line and needing to work on my Twitch series, this main character will be streaming on Twitch for the remainder of this quest line, but you can catch my Miss Squishy videos and streams here on YouTube. And my Twitch ID is in the description, so feel free to check that out and follow me on there as well. All support is greatly appreciated. And as always, just give me one moment here. I do need to post this here. Let's go over to my Discord here. And there's one more that I need to post here, I think. Okay, so now that I've got that squared away, Alright, so now I need to remember who it is that I need to speak with. And there, hey look, there's a book. So, the book says, I've had it up to here with the rogues and hoodlums that have turned our once great city of Kyach? Can't pronounce that. Into a cesspool of crime and depravity. And do you know who the worst of the bad bunch happens to be? It's not the smugglers or the bandits or the pirates. It's that nest of vipers, that cult of secrets pretending to be a legitimate business. Oh, some of you have heard whispers, and some of you know the legends, but only I have learned the whole gory truth. And now I plan to expose these brutal fanatics to the bright light of day. Dark Brotherhood, prepared to be revealed as the cowardly murderers you really are. I discovered this unfurnished letter among my brother's papers, along with a journal full of evidence, anecdotes, and idle speculation about the supposed religious ascetics who sell their dark talents to the highest bidder. While I can't prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt that there's no uncertainty in my own mind that the fate of my brother, or about the fate of my brother. He didn't die from eating a rotten red mushroom stew. No, He was brutally assassinated by those degenerate cultists who follow the whispers of the night. Oh dear, my first brother-in-law, now my husband, who knew that the men in their family were so fragile, so prone of dying at an early age. But maybe there's more to what happened to two brothers than the obvious conclusion. We're supposed to believe that two virile and healthy men in the prime of their lives simply keeled over and died while working at their writing tables? I studied the letter they both began to write, revealed the damning journal with its tales of murder for hire, and dark rituals conducted in the dead of night. I've read it all. There's only one conclusion I can come to. My husband and his brother died of natural causes. There's no such thing as a cult of paid killers operating on Gold Coast, and anyone who tells you differently will probably wind up just like my beloved husband and his no-account brother. So, to anyone who might read this, I'm burning the journal and putting all of this murder nonsense behind me. Just the same, I probably won't be eating any red mushroom stew for the foreseeable future. Well, that was pretty dark.
Excellent. The noble's estate can be found northwest of Anvil along the Gold Road. How you perform the execution is up to you. Just make sure Lord Quintus Gerald dies by your hand. Then your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete.
Who's the Night Mother?
Our unholy matron and the one true bride of Sithis. We are her children, forever wrapped in her cold, loving embrace.
So the Night Mother is your leader?
There will be time enough for more questions after you complete the task before you. Just know that she watches you. She loves you, as she loves all her children. Do not disappoint her.
What's the Black Sacrament?
The Black Sacrament is the ritual by which a client procures the Dark Brotherhood services. Using an effigy of the intended victim, a client pleads for the Night Mother to send an assassin to end the specified life. With no remorse, no regret.
So the Dark Brotherhood is a group of paid assassins.
To put it simply, yes. The lives of the innocent and the guilty alike are ours for the taking. And every soul goes to Sithis, as long as the price is paid. Death is our craft, our religion, and our trade. And business, as always, is good.
Any words of wisdom before I set out to murder the noble?
The wise traveler asks for directions before the path diverges. Never hesitate to rely on your fellow Brotherhood members once you complete your initiation. I assume you want to know what awaits you at the noble's estate?
I suppose that's a good place to start as any.
Killing requires few special skills, but reaching your target? That's the real task, isn't it? High walls, locked gates, and armed patrols protect the estate. There is another way to reach the estate grounds, if you're interested.
Oh, I'm interested.
A series of smuggler tunnels runs beneath the Withered Rose and leads directly to the estate's courtyard. That's the route I would take. And don't forget to bring lockpicks. Gerald is a cautious man. He never leaves a door unlocked behind him.
What's the Withered Rose?
The Withered Rose? A small hostel outside the city. Our lovely mother and daughter own the place, but they've had trouble making ends meet. The smuggler tunnels provide them with an alternate source of income, and they're perfect for your needs.
Some good information there. So my first assignment from the Black Brotherhood for initiation, I suppose, is to kill a noble. But first I have to sneak into his property. This doesn't really sound like it's gonna end very, very well. So where am I needing to go here? Oh, I need to now leave the city.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, I can see that. I'm not bothering you. Shush. It's a chicken. Chicken. Hail Silver! Away! No pun intended. The horse was a little bit faster. Okay, hold on. Ooh, yes, I do want to go this way. Oh, come on. Fine then. Why is this so difficult? Alright. Why won't it go down? Finally. I was never really good at lock picking. Ooh. My dearest lady, how are you, my dear, sweet lady? I do hope business has improved at the Withered Rose. I've always enjoyed my dalliances at your delightful little hostel, but I understand travel has been diminished through our region of late. It must pain you not to have the number of visitors that once filled your humble home. But worry not, I am a man of my word, as I'm sure you know quite well by now. I shall continue to pay you a handsome stipend in exchange for our ongoing access to the tunnels that run beneath your fine establishment and lead to the cellars beneath my estate. Who knew that my grandfather and yours once used them to smuggle goods into and out of Anvil? I suppose it's just good fortune that we decided to carry on the old family business. In case you were concerned, I can assure you that I've extended my arrangement with the governor, and her gold will continue to flow, just so long as you keep the tunnel secret and continue to allow my associates to have ready access. Oh, and see what you can do about the spider infestation. The pirates complained after they had made the last run. Do not let that lovely daughter of yours know that I was asking about her. Lucinia is growing up to be a most fetching young woman. Who knows, perhaps we can work out another arrangement regarding her availability in the near future? I think I'd like that. Lord Quintus Jarrow. Creepy old bastard. What the heck is wrong with him? Okay, so well, that was a short friggin' trip. Oh, really? God damn it. Seriously? So just as a reminder to everybody, it, the uh, the upcoming episodes for this tune and for well, the upcoming episodes for Evander, which is this one, um, uh, for this quest line, the Dark Brotherhood quest line, it will be getting continued on Twitch in the future. Just simply because I need to work on my Twitch account, which you can find it as Timberwolf83. You can find it in the description. And Miss Squishy, her episodes I will be continuing here on YouTube. And once this questline finishes up on Twitch, we'll see where we're at from there, whether I merge the two again or if I keep them separate between Twitch and YouTube. So make sure you follow me on Twitch as well. And if you would like to see me do a specific quest line, and just leave a comment. I'd be more happy to respond.
Guard! Intruder! Guard!
You shouldn't have said anything. I'm definitely racking up that bounty. I don't think I was supposed to go this way. Yep, definitely not supposed to go this way. I got plenty of lockpicks. I'll sacrifice the locks.
Let me be clear. Leave!
You wouldn't let me do it. That's rather offensive. A cat whisker ear scraper? That's rather messed up. What the?
Someone's in here.
No, bastard. Watch Commander Pelletus. The new installation Lord Jarl commissioned has been completed. Access to the lower levels of the estate has been concealed and secured by a lock of my own design. The method of passage detailed below should be shared only with those you trust. 3 false wine casks have been constructed to look identical to the rest. One conceals the passage, and the other 2 open it. To unlock the mechanism, first identify the casks with now lanterns hanging close to them. Each cask requires 2 knocks upon its face. 2 casks, 2 knocks each. Surely, even the most simple-minded of your guards can remember that. If these steps are followed correctly, you will hear the click of the mechanism in the aforementioned 3rd false cask, the one in the western wall that conceals the old passage. It will remain unlocked for a period of time before automatically resetting. You do not hear the click. I can assume the fault is not with the mechanism and entirely with your method. Signed, Balranda, Artificer and Locksmith Extraordinaire. P.S. Burn this letter after you have it memorized with my instructions. Don't post it up in the pantry like my last client. That defeats the whole purpose. Well, apparently it happened again. Because somebody didn't burn the letter. That was too easy. Oh, and I almost forgot. I have mail. Oh. I literally tripped. Didn't think my character could do that.
Seriously, Quintus. I appreciate you providing a safe place for our meeting, but couldn't you have straightened up a bit before we got here?
My apologies, Governor Fortunato. But there's no safer place south of Baron's Wall than right here. Vermin notwithstanding.
I don't know. This place seems to suit me.
That's no way to speak to your betters, Count Carolus. Speaking of which, when are you going to finally turn Kvatch over to a proper ruler? Your people deserve so much greater than you.
My lord and lady, please. We have a more pressing concern, and it affects us all.
Careful, Quintus. I won't be spoken to in such a manner. But you're right. The Dark Brotherhood grows stronger and threatens everything we've built here.
God damn it.
Artorias sends his regrets, but cathedral business forced him to remain in Kvatch. He indicates that he will support whatever we decide.
I rule Anvil with an iron glove, but you let that glorified priest walk all over Kvatch, Count Carolus.
I govern, while Artorias handles spiritual matters and the cathedral's defenders the Order of the Hour. I have allowed them to patrol Kvatch until the murderer is apprehended.
Haven't the last few murder victims been suspected members of the Dark Brotherhood? Perhaps if we do nothing, this murderer will solve our problem for us.
I refuse to allow a vigilante to freely stalk the streets of my city. That is why I allowed Artorias to expand the Order of the Hour's authority.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you and Artorias were building an army. Should I be worried, my dear Count?
Count Carolus, when you your assurance the Order will return to the cathedral once this threat is resolved.
And why what good is there when I find the Order at Anvil's wall?
That won't happen. We're not as ambitious and ruthless.
Despite his holy station, Artorias is a man. He has the same needs and desires as any other.
Lord Quintus, intruders have penetrated the estate. We need to move the three of you north.
Prepare for any contingency. Secure the hall. Make sure no one follows us.
Of course, Monarch. We'll find the intruders.
What is it?
Alright, everyone. Well, I'm gonna have to call it a night. I've been up since early this morning. We'll be continuing this episode into Jarl's estates, whatever they want to call it. But anyway, thank you all for visiting. Thank you all for your support, and have a great night.